Of course, we should be in part 6 of leadership. There are every tendency. We have been talking about signs of when policies are not having a human face. It will be telling on the citizens of any country. You see, as we said, there's no civil wars in many of the countries. And because the policies are not working well, you see, civil wars developing here and there, crises, strikes, protests here and there. You see, that's a sign of them. So it ought to be checked by whoever it may be concerning this. Since we read in the scripture that in Romans chapter 13, 1-7, that no leader that exists without the authority of God, without being ordained by God. Many have forgotten this so quick. So something needs to be done so that things can work well. There will be a very high inflation when the policies are not working well. It will make people to be migrating to other nations and thereby facing xenophobic attacks from those countries. Yes, this is a sign. You know that that's a problem in the system of leadership of a particular nation or institution. You see? So, again, what we are talking again, we said there must be upsurge in crime and criminality. This is a voice from the pulpit. Yes. You see, hungry man is in a devil's workshop, just as a jobless person is an instrument of Satan. There's no true about that. Somebody has not something. If you are not busy doing good, you will be busy doing busy. Bad, you will be busy doing you. Somebody say it is true. You see? So, we said somebody will graduate in education. I'm parading CV all over the places. If everybody is a graduate, nobody is a graduate. What am I talking about? You see, this system is not working. It's not working. Let them industrialize those nations that are involved in all these things, so that their youth will no longer be migrating. It will be a reduction in migration, either legally or illegally, to other countries. Yes, it is true. You see? So, that is exactly what we are talking about. The system is not working very well in all those countries. You see? So, again, there will be problems here and there. Oppression will be there. In a country when you have oppressions, tribalism, marginalization, what do you call them? Tribalism. How things can work well, because every tendency you put the wrong person in a right position, but it will not work. It's like putting a square peg in a round hole. It can go. But tribalism and nepotism is ruling there, because agitations are here and there. Why? Because policies are not working well. The policies that are put in place are not working. Marginalization for some section of the people will be looked down. There will be no equal rights before the law. It's not good. Somebody says it's not good. And there's supposed to be equality before the law. Whether the leader or those that have been led, they will come to the same thing. God will say, "Thou shalt not kill." As almightiness of God. God is not killing. You see? That's why you see evil Crime and criminality coming up every here and there in different forms. How many are you not going to count? Hungry man become an angry man. Hungry man become a lawless somebody. There's no law you put in place that will work. Corruption will be in a very high place because of when the policies are not working well. When the policies that any leader, whether a man put in his house, whether in the church, whether in any community, we're supposed to have a reformers now, like Nehemiah of the Bible days. Yes, like Nehemiah and so many reformers, Josiah and what have you, to reform, to revive, and to change. I remember there are some leaders, even they were military those days. When they want to put some policies in place, they will send people out. Go to all the parts of the country, ask them with this thing, how do they feel about this thing? Nobody's doing that again. Everybody who is a leader is giving authoritative dictatorship and what have you on his or her own way. But it doesn't work well, and the thing is working negatively upon our citizens of those countries. You see, from time to time, God has been speaking to men through men. If you think that God will come and speak to you, no. God uses men right from ages in the beginning of time to speak to men. That's God for you. That's why at the end, you will say you do not know. Amos chapter 3 verse 7, that he will not do anything without revealing his servant the prophet. You knew Nebuchadnezzar was turned to animal when he messed himself up as a leader, did not recognize God, did not acknowledge God. He took the glory of God to himself. God created the people. You need to lead the people in the right mood and the rightful laws and rules and regulations.